All right, we're here. Servers are up. Apparently, let's play MLB The Show. Make sure we're live everywhere. We're gonna load in with the Steam team momentarily. Sure, I got the right squad. But first, let me tell you about today's stream sponsor. If you want amazing discounts and bonuses on MLB The Show 26 stubs, MMO EXP is a fantastic, trustable MLB 26 stub site. Use my code DYF for 7% off at mmoexp.com/influencer/Donyell. Alrighty, we've got an opponent, and away we head. Let's see, Evan, I think it's Evan, 5.3 Van Evie. What's happening, buddy? Joey, welcome in. How are you today? Good to have you in the stream. Servers just came back online. Servers have been off this morning. That's why we're starting so late. But a little stream is better than no stream. What's up, Cam? Cam, great to see you in the chat. How's your day treating you? Let's start our Tickfinity timer. If I can remember where it's at. There we go. Timer's rolling. Grinding last day of ranked split on Apex. Oh, nice. Dude, the servers were down. Servers have been down for hours solo. I was ready. I told you guys in Discord server I was ready, but you may not have been refreshing Discord waiting for a Donnie update too. But yeah, I've been here. Hey, what's up, Block Dragon? How are you? Kiss my Irish. What's going on, Irish? Feather Snake, welcome in. Dragon Block, how far do you think Germany's going to go in the World Cup? Do you think they have a shot at the title? I know they've been kind of kicking butt and taking names in group stage, but I'm sure you know the national team a lot better than I do. Round of 16. With the Italians being out, I have a lot less desire to watch, but I've been watching here and there, trying to get into Team USA, but it just doesn't feel the same for me. Let's see, Ethan, welcome in. Good to have you guys there. You guys are on TikTok. We're chasing 100 followers for a massive pack opening. We had to start late, so kind of threw a little wrench in the plans as far as what we're doing on TikTok today. You guys got the Expos throwback uniforms. Man, those were clean uniforms. I liked them when I was a kid. I liked that they had red, white, and blue, although they're a Canadian team. Hey, what's up, Nats fan? How are you, buddy? That's why, or excuse me, that's when they very likely will meet up with France. Okay, and you don't expect to beat France. Yeah, France is a good squad, right? I know Mbappe's been in pretty good form here in the early going. Hey, what's up, Leb? Thanks for following. We're looking to get all the followers. If we get more followers, we do a longer stream. Also, the timer goes up and all that. So yeah, Mr. Murdercap, how's your weekend, bud? Welcome back to chat. We're playing with the Steam team. I hit World Series yesterday, so now we're in the F around and find out portion of ranked. Callan, I don't know. Should it be? Oh, and Posada hammers it. He is facing 88 Jamie Arnold, but still, I don't want to. The servers have been down for like 3 hours, Nats, unfortunately. So I wasn't able to stream. I was probably ready a couple hours ago. Callan, you going to send a universe and help me out? Help me make this a full-time job? Hey, thanks, Mr. Murdercat. We are multi-streaming for anybody just scrolling in. And Volte is going to grab that one. Yeah, if only people check Discord like Solo didn't. But yeah, sorry for starting so late, guys. It was SDS's fault. Oh, it was nice. Thanks for asking, Nats fan. Kids made handmade cards and breakfast in bed and all that type of stuff. Yeah, Discord. How about we use the app for messaging? Right, so for anybody that missed yesterday's Father's Day stream, I hit World Series yesterday, and now I've switched to my A's theme team, so it's a little different look. Let's see, what else do I need to tell you guys? Oh, I have a question of the day, but I forgot what it was because I waited so long. I came in here and set up a long time ago, and kind of forgot what I was doing. What is the most overrated baseball statistic? That's our question of the day. Jose, thanks for being here, and thanks for sending a heart me to the TikTok channel, bud. The TikTok stream. I was tilted at that loss yesterday, Jose. I don't usually get too upset about sports, but gosh, they get it to Harris and he goes out and gets hammered, and then here comes Elvis and he gets hammered. Nats fan says WAR is the most overrated. Wins and losses for pitchers. I was thinking wins, yeah. Yeah, reliever wins are such an odd thing. It's just being in the right place at the right time a lot. You go out and face two batters, and then the offense goes off behind you. So Milky Way, it's his birthday. Milky Way, what you doing for your birthday? Okay, throwing inside to Kurtz, and you guys know how much I love hitting with a switch hitter, so I'm a little late. Getting back to hitting same hand side. Knicks are champs. Welcome in. Jose was livid himself. I think just the whole thing, with it being Father's Day, and they're showing Wilson and they're showing Langoliers pregame and all this stuff, and they're up big late in the game, and then just Wills come off again. Boy, that bullpen is terrible this year. Mr. Murdercat, he'd say WAR for most overrated baseball stat. Milky Way, what's your birthday plans? What you doing on your birthday? Apparently, I'm not ready to play. I think I lost my momentum from waiting for these servers to come up. Solo says WAR is overrated as well. If they're serious about winning this year at all, they'll get some bullpen and pitching staff reinforcements. I think that's a key indicator on if Fisher's trying to win in Sacramento and bring a winner to Vegas, or if he's just completely waiting for Vegas, because they should be moving some of the glut of infielders and outfielders they have and try to get a major league pitcher back. You're going bowling, and then you go into B-dubs for Milky Way. WAR means wins above replacement. So an average player, a replacement player, is worth 0 wins. Would just be your run-of-the-mill average big league guy. So when somebody says the guy has a WAR of 5.0, like, I don't know, like a Prime Trout or somebody, that means that he was worth 5 extra wins over the course of a season for your team. And then if they have a negative WAR, then it's a losing player. Don't feel comfortable with anybody coming in. Yeah, it's a shame. The guy Bartlett had a couple of good outings, but some of these guys get shuffled up. They look okay for a game or two, and then they get hammered. I can't believe Scott Emerson's been our pitching coach for like a decade now. He was on the Melvin staff, and he's been here for Kotze, and I feel like he just doesn't get off his butt and go out and try to slow the pitchers down in key times. Maybe he doesn't have that confidence in himself to know what to say, and he just prefers to be in the dugout. But I feel like they're very reactive. Kotze, Emerson, and really the entire staff. B-dubs for the big 2-6. Yes, B-dubs is a good place for the happy birthday celebrations. All right, Seager and Arnold. A's and Expos. Couple of teams that aren't really the same anymore. Let's see. Fireman is here. Fireman, if it's the Fireman that I'm thinking of, sends a boatload of likes. We want everybody to come on in. Let me put up the legend. There we go. I got a point lower because it's on the overlay. But yeah, more follows, subscriptions, all that stuff drives up the timer. 100 followers, we'll do a big pack opening. I was really planning to push for the 100 today, and then the servers were out. All right, bad swing with Langoliers. I need to start seeing the ball out of the hand here. I think we're facing the new Scooble card. Let's see, Solo's making some ramen because you're a big K-pop Demon Hunters fan, Solo? I've listened to the soundtrack a lot. But my girls are kind of, I don't say they're over it, but they're not listening to it all day, every day anymore. They've moved on a little bit. You don't know what that means either. K-pop Demon Hunters was a very popular movie, I think with boys and girls, but particularly with young girls, that came onto Netflix last year. And the songs are very catchy, and it's, they're a real group. So now they've been touring around and kind of taking a victory lap and selling merchandise and all that type of thing. Especially the 3 lead female singers. So there's plans for, additional movies and stuff now. Father's Day was nice, Milky Way. Thanks for asking. But in the movie, they eat a lot of ramen, Solo. So Yeah, it was just a callback to the movie. All right, swing and a miss for Giambi. That boy Kobe, Carlitos, and S Doug. How are you guys? This card's tough to hit, at least so far for me it has been. Wish I was on my main lineup, offensively at least, against this guy. But where's the fun in that? We got to parallel the green and gold guys. Brent Rooker, he's going to ground out. Rumors around Rooker popped up on Reddit, and the guy deleted his post. So I want you to know that this was just a random Redditor that said this. But the guy said Rooker slid into his wife's DMs and his wife cheated on him with Rooker, and then he deleted everything. He didn't initially come out and say it was Rooker. He said it was a major league player, and then when other commenters were pushing him, he said it was Rooker. So at least Rooker's hitting something this year, but it's all alleged. I think the guy was probably just trolling for attention, but it's been a little bit of a meme in the A's social media circles amongst the fans. Rooker having a tough year. He's been on the injured list and struggling a bit offensively. Spencer, welcome aboard. I think the reason the guy deleted it is, probably didn't want to leave his information to possibly get backtrack to him in case of any repercussions. People were telling him in the comments, "Hey, report him to TMZ, leak the DMs and all that stuff," but he never came with the receipts. Can we one-on-one? Spencer, you did follow first, so there's a possibility. Tyler, welcome in. Spencer, if you want to snipe me next game, I think we can do it that way. So hang out with us. Sambies, how's your day going? It was good. How about for your weekend, buddy? Yeah, I got a lot of lefties in here. I'm in the 800s, bud. I'm playing with a theme team, though, so you'll probably win if we match up. Golfed all weekend. How'd you shoot? What's your best round of all time, Sam? Hey, Jackson, welcome to the stream. Got Jeff McNeil up there, the flying squirrel. Mason, thanks for following. We're trying to get all the followers in here. You guys see the timer up there. The more you follow and, if you gift or anything, the timer goes up. We're trying to get 100 for a pack opening. But yeah, nice to get some new followers in. Spencer, Jackson, and Mason, who do you guys root for as baseball fans? I'll let the match window expand, Spencer. But you got to snipe me when it gets into the 400s. Otherwise, it's too much messing around in the menus. Robeats, welcome in, and then no display name guy, welcome in. Played 36 on Sunday, 81 and 83, and then you shot 86. So you're playing some good golf, buddy. Leo DeVries, aka Deep Fries, he's going to get us a base hit. Let's see, we got a Cubs fan and a Braves fan. Give me your favorite Cub and Brave of all time, guys. I'm going to go Del Murphy and Ryan Sandberg. I don't remember DeVries having such a slow skill rating, but we'll swipe the base here. Short game is doing well right now. Sounds like it. Go Phillies. Who's your favorite Philly of all time, buddy? Buddy says Pete Carroll. I love Pete Carroll. God, I was disappointed when the Seahawks moved on from Pete. I guess it worked out though. Robert's an Angels fan. Congrats on the come from behind win yesterday for your Halos. Man, that was ticking me off as an A's fan. Let's see. Don't even matter if he's all time. Spencer says go Phillies as well. So we got Phillies representing strong. And I played myself on ball 4. That didn't touch the strike zone. There's a few that have looked really weird to me of late solo. They just updated the servers, so they did server maintenance apparently. So who knows? Let's see. Hank Aaron, current is Ronald Acuna Jr. Yeah, that's good on your answer, Jackson. Schwarber and Harper should make the All-Star team. They should. Christopher Sanchez should be in the conversation for Cy Young this year too. Kurt's trying to sneak it through the 5.5 hole. He will. We're going to wave DeVries. Jackie's up and throwing. Play at the plate. And the A's theme team gets a run. Ronaldo or Lionel Messi? Are you asking me? I'll give you my answer if you follow user 23. Otherwise, I got to stay out of that one during the World Cup. All right, buddy followed. I got to go Cristiano, and there's a reason why. Met a young lady when I was a young man. We got married, still married, and she's from Portugal, and her dad's a big sporting fan. For those that don't know, CR7 started with Sporting Lisbon, so I got to go with him. Although I kind of enjoy watching Messi play more. Where would you go on that answer, user 23, between Ronaldo and Messi? My personal goes Francesco Totti. All right, Jason Giambi, nobody's goat. He's on the mound. Jason's out there thinking he's going to pitch. Up next is Chipper Jones. Messi already scored today. I had him for underdog play, so you guys know what to do. Join Underdog. Use my code DYF at Underdog. 5 will get you 50, and you can be like Donnie with that full Messi score a goal scenarios in fantasy. So yeah, Messi's making me some money. CR7 still watching. Have I pulled Shohei Ohtani? No, I pulled a few Epes, but no Shoheis this year. It's been a few years since I pulled Shohei. Should have dove for that one. Didn't think about it. Didn't think I needed to. And it'll scoot through. Jamie Arnold's kind of settled down. I got shelled in that first inning. Hopefully can get out of this jam. There we go. Yeah, he sent the lead runner back to first. Or maybe the game mechanic just went nuts. Bro is egoing you. What's up, Corbin? Did you send a message that I didn't see? Because you know I'm going to talk to you if you got a golden retriever in the profile picture. I'm looks maxing you, bud. Just mess with you. But what's going on, Corbin? How's your day going? Even after all these years, never pulled Trout. Well, Solo it doesn't help when you only play the game for a couple weeks and then you stop. Solo said he had one bad rank game and he deleted the game. I don't think he said it in those words, but something like that. Oh, what's up? Josh says hello to all the cute people in here. Type C in the TikTok chat if you're cute. Man, I couldn't hold off. Sorry to the Uggos, says Josh. That was pretty spot on. On a more serious note, please check out seriousfun.org. They provide... Wait for the pitch to come in. They provide children living with serious illnesses with spectacular camp experience in a high-quality medical care environment. Again, this charity is called seriousfun.org. It's very safe and supportive for the kids. And if you buy Newman's Own food products, and I've had some in the house recently thanks to Josh, they are delicious, and they also have all the proceeds going to those kids' camps. Spencer sticking around for the snipe. I love it, Spencer. Spencer, what's your favorite baseball movie? Oh, Josh will have a good opinion on the question of the day, though. Josh, what is the most overrated baseball statistic? No way! Shano, 57 months. Purple app acting up. Light should have flashed, Shano. Thank you, Shano. Let me get the hype emote going. Pitcher wins, says Tippis, for most overrated baseball stat. Yeah, wins is definitely got to be up there. Your question's not going through, Corbin. Did anybody see a question from Corbin? I'm seeing you complain, Corbin, but I'm not seeing your question. I think it's getting held up by AutoMod. Oh, and then Kurtz doesn't decide to tag. Hey, what's up, Mr. Cookie Trick Shot Gaming? How's it going? Saves maybe over wins. Corbin's asking for the bacon grease. You get 8 innings of good pitching, and all you have to do is 3 at-bats. I mean, the game, to qualify for a save, the game has to be within 3 runs. And you have to have the nerves to go out and finish it off. It's not always easy to do. I think with wins, and then Block Dragon mentioned reliever wins in particular. Sometimes you just go in, the game's level, you get 1 out, and then the offense rallies behind you and you get qualified for the win. I think I probably would lean wins over saves personally. At least that was the first stat that came to my mind. Ryder is our latest follower. Thanks, Ryder. How's your day going? Ryder, I can't make out your profile picture. What do you have on the profile? Shano, I'm gonna rip a pack for you after this game's done. I'm gonna put it here um in front of my stream deck thing. I got some other boxes we need to get into: baseball, basketball, and football. Yeah, I think wins tend to be more overrated, especially the way that you can accumulate wins at times without necessarily being in a high leverage situation. You go in the sixth inning, it's 2-2, and then you finish off the inning, and then your offense rallies behind you, and then you're out of the game. Doesn't mean that you were super effective. In fact, you could actually go in, surrender to the lead, and your offense can rally behind you, and you're in line for the win. Hey, BDS, welcome in. How are you, BD? Bama, welcome in. Anybody saying, "Oh, the stream's awfully late"? You're right. It's due to SDS. The servers were not working, and then they did server maintenance. What's the most reasonable rating for batters? I always really liked batting average, but I think modern day they don't value the average as much as they do on base percentage, because a walk is essentially as good as a single in most scenarios. There's times where a single might allow a runner to go two bases that was already on the bases, um, versus a walk. But yeah, I think that's more the modern day thing. Rant Frenchie, welcome in. Tippis, he likes on base percentage. Tippis, nice games for your Angels over the weekend. I was ticked yesterday with the A's performance, but the Angels deserve their due for coming up with the big hits. Neto has a knack for the big moment. Getting to hate when I see him coming up to the plate. All right, we're out here. I'm playing with the A's team for anybody scrolling in. This pack's dedicated to Shano. Maybe we'll get a good Eagles player out of here. Trick shot, or excuse me, yeah, Mr. Cookie Trick Shots Gaming. So that's a mouthful because it's a cookie name. I'm doing great. How are you doing, buddy? Let's see. OPS is a good addition to OBP. And that one's just a little low. We got Chris Shank coming through. Chris, do you play golf? Because Shank's a great golf name. That's what she said, says Bama. We have such a garbage bullpen. Can't believe we blew the game the other night. Yeah, the whole series had a lot of frustrations, I think, for both teams. Somebody on the Sacramento Reddit, the Sacramento A's Reddit, was talking about how the Angels Reddit was imploding. So I went by to to see what was going on, and it was really just comedy how much you guys have like a gallows humor in the community there, um in the fan base. And I think that's kind of just being a sports fan. But yeah, the Angels fans were kind of cracking me up that night on the A's big comeback. Seems like a lot of the fans don't like Kurt Suzuki much from what I've read. Who won yesterday, Scotty? No, Wyndham Clark was the winner. David Njoku, first in the pack. Rising star is Brendan Rice. I believe that's Sherry's son. Almost done with these score treat packs. And then we got Wesley Walls last in the pack. Need to organize some of these cards that are sitting over here. All right, Chipper is showing bunt. And yeah, Chipper is going to watch me dive and clown on him a bit for being a clown himself. You don't want to be a clown, don't show up to the circus. Saw he was in the lead. Yep. What are your thoughts on the current All-Star poll? All-Star voting is a popularity contest. It doesn't always make a lot of sense. Unfortunate for like a guy like Kurtz that he's probably not going to the All-Star game, barring being selected by the managers. But it is what it is. I don't really lose any sleep over it. It's been funky for years. Kobe, thanks for following. Hardcore fans are very much like, we suck and we know it. Let's embrace it and try to shame Artie into selling mode. Oh, Bama's there. Hey, Mr. Cookie, we'll miss you, buddy. He's got to go. Yeah, All-Stars in any sport, very overrated. This card's tough to hit. At least it has been for me so far. Oh, what's up, Mr. Mike? Last name Hawk. Bama is in the house to regulate on TikTok chat. one of the top mods. Bama, let's get him following if you can. Stream seems to pop when Bama's in TikTok chat. Can you quit so we can play? No, I'm not going to quit so we can play. Come on, man. Enjoy the stream, Spencer. Hang out and chat with us. Do I have a favorite strong safety of all time? Cam Chancellor. Please, you're a big fan. You just followed today. You've been here for... I've only been live for 25 minutes. Can't be that big of a fan yet. Tippins has been listening to me yap for like 6 years. Oh, chasing in with Jacob Wilson. Jay Willie's out, and we're out of the 6th inning. I gave up 2 in the 1st inning. Jamie Arnold settled down since then. Spencer, you're a dub. Thanks for hanging out with us, though. All right, Marte's up here. And Marte's ripping it to Bolte. He signed with the Chargers. You knew it. You hope he kills it. Yeah, seems like a fun guy to root for. When's the next stream? Should be tomorrow mid-morning, Mr. Cookie Gaming. If you like, join the Discord server because I update you guys there. Today, the servers were undergoing maintenance and they weren't working. I wasn't able to stream a couple hours ago because the game wasn't accessible. So we're just getting into it now. I apply for it monthly, and we should get word over the next week or so if we'll have it for next month. Kind of miss the Legion of Boom for Aiden. Yeah, maintenance, exactly. Quote-unquote maintenance. Solo, I think you belong on the cover. I'd love to have Solo on the cover. There's going to be bad storms. The internet might be shaky. Where do you live, Spencer? Like, just give us the state, not your home address. We don't want to dox your information. What do I do for work, or do I just stream? Dawson, I can only answer that question if you're a follower. I don't make the rules, Dawson. I just enforce them. Otherwise, I have to tell you I'm a professional bacon grease eater. Storms are around out in the Alabama area. Bama's confirming. That one's smashed in the left. Dawson says he has followed. Dawson, I work for a sports streaming company as a producer, and I stream. So income has its share of variance from month to month, but you know, if you're fortunate to put some money away and you have a significant other that has a steady job, then you can get away with doing some content creation for a while. Is this the 3rd player in the game? I'm sorry, Aiden. Do you mean the 3rd batter in the lineup? I'm confused. Got a perfect throw from Bolte. And Bolte apparently doesn't have a very strong throwing arm. That went dribbling in there. Spencer's from Delaware. Kobe's in. We got all the good mods in. How's your day going, Kobe? See, Josh, he's easy to find if you look up the username. You can find the phone number in about 15 seconds. Josh, you sound like the president of LifeLock or something. Like, I'm going to give you my social security number and you can't do nothing with it. Hey, what's up, Tristan? How's your day going? All right, we need a couple runs now with this athletics theme team. Bama's giving us the phone number in chat. Cortez, timing was probably decent. Yeah, timing was good. PCI placement over the ball. Can we play co-op? Jackson, are you followed to the stream? I got Spencer wants to play me head-to-head. You want to play co-op? I want to play get 100 followers and rip packs. I need Jackson on the follow team and the tap team. SWFL_Nick. Thank you for connecting with us. And G.Samora. Thanks for following as well. Just like that, we got 3 more followers. Probably can find Josh's address as well. Can you imagine, Josh, if I showed up at the house? Hey, I'm here for dinner. Let's see. Spencer says on accident. Uh-oh, what's on accident, Spencer? And I was trying to gear up for something a little bit faster, but that slider came in at 90 and I'm handcuffed. Is this guy ranked as the 3rd best player? Yes, this is the number 3 player in the world, and I'm on my A's theme team. You might say it's a mismatch, but we're hoping to pull off the David and Goliath comeback here. John be a little bit late. What year is the Mark McGuire jersey? Thanks for asking. It just came in from DH Gate.
Fresh balls.
I want to say it's similar style to what they wore in '86 before they swapped over to just wearing white home and away. And it's got Oakland on the front. Bama got me with the redeem. But yeah, I had this Conseco jersey I'm wearing was there behind me, but yeah, this is a new one. It was a birthday present, but it showed up right around Father's Day. So we're using the elliptical, aka the bike, for a clothing rack now. Do I want to play ranked or casual? Ranked. Game worth it? No. Like honestly, it's not. I play it anyways, so we can have a fun conversation and talk about sports. But yeah, it's a rough game this year. If you catch it on sale, just because you want to knock around with your friends in the summer, go for it. More power to you. But it's not a good edition of the show, unfortunately. To be like, I don't care if it was $12. I don't care if the badge falls off. Yep, exactly. Yeah, I think shipped. We got 3 jerseys around my birthday for about $80. Never played MLB trying to get into it. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not a really good game. If it's your first time playing it, you'll probably have fun with it, Q. Unfortunately, it's been very copy and paste for quite a few years now, and they're having issues with a lot of lagginess in the menus. Today, server maintenance was a big issue. I wasn't able to stream the game for about 2 hours because the servers were down while they were trying to get them restored. If you play Diamond Dynasty, which is the most popular game mode, it's similar to Ultimate Team if you've ever played the EA games, or 2K's My Team. It's getting more and more pay to win, and they're trying to force you to have quite a few stubs to be able to do anything collection wise. So it's either going to cost you a lot of time to get good cards, or you got to open up the wallet book a bit. And so I went to this Grant Taylor card, and Grant's not pitching great. He does not obviously get the Vita Blue A's boost, but not enough good A's relievers to run completely an A's pitching staff. He looks like he belongs on the A's pitching staff, though. That thing's hammered out of there. Yeah, Josh has a good summary from the other chat queue. He says it's a very fun game, but it hasn't changed in decades. And he says, but neither has baseball. Yeah, baseball's still baseball. And this one's hammered. All right, I think we're going to get Grant Taylor out of this game. Jeff McNeil playing in left field. The old man, the flying squirrel, not able to fly high enough. Jacob Lopez is in Las Vegas. He's been demoted to the AAA team. I don't know how his Vegas starts have gone. I don't know if I faced 3 batters yet, but this has been a disaster. Let's bring in Androlis Chapman. Yeah, Lopez looked good last year. Late season in particular had some good starts, but getting rocked this year. All right, so it's been a competitive game, but it may not end in a competitive line score. But we'll try to get some runs here. Aiden says, "Oh, can you tell I don't keep up?" That's all right. And Giambi playing in the secondary position looked like he hasn't seen a ball hit to him hard at third base in ages. That one goes under the glove. Severino's injured. He just got transferred to the 60-day DL. Severino's a bum that just is stealing money from John Fisher. I like that he's taking money from Fisher, but I don't like him being on the A's. All right, if you guys are browsing, here is the chart. When you follow, the timer goes up. Gifts and subs drive up the timer, and we're hoping for 100 followers for a big pack opening. Sorry for starting late, and we may have to save the packs for another stream, but we'll try. We'll give it the old best effort here. We can do it if we get some more Bens on the team. Ben, thanks for following. Who do you root for as a baseball fan? Let's see. Spencer asking the important questions. We got 15 followers, 30 minutes in, 34 minutes in. I like to aim as a streamer for a follow a minute pace. So we're a little behind pace, Spencer, if we're going to get there. And Rooker's going to be out. Josh says he's making up a completely random question. He has no idea the answer to, but he'll look it up for us. Which team has the most Cy Young winners? Ooh. I'm going to guess Cleveland because of Cy Young. I feel like he played in Cleveland for quite a bit. But I could be completely wrong. We'll find out here. See if the AI gets us the right answer. I was trying to hit that against the shift on a contact swing, but I was out early. Oh, it's the Dodgers by a lot. Yeah, all-time Aiden is what Josh was talking about. Hey, 3K, thanks for following. How are you, 3K? The AI's taking the stream off, apparently, just like SDS. Fall off the show needs to be studied. Boski, you know what? The show fell off. I don't think it was you. It's not a particularly good year. 5 minutes ago, Boski, somebody scrolled in and asked if the game was worth it, and I can't, in good conscience, tell them it is. But Boski, how are you? And how was your weekend? Boski, I hit World Series yesterday. I'm playing with the A's team in case anybody's saying, wow, you're getting destroyed. Well, we're not going to score as many runs with these guys. Can I open packs anyways? 100 followers to open packs, buddy. Those are the rules. But I'll tell you one thing you can do to help, Spencer. You can send likes and you can share the stream with your friends. And if you have a backup, feel free to follow on Spencer 2.0. Told us in both chats, says Bama. We are welcome. Aiden shared. Weather don't screw anything up. Oh, Aiden's bringing in the team here. Cooper, welcome in. Cooper, who do you support as a baseball fan? Owen, that's a tremendous name. How are you, Owen? Who's your favorite athlete of all time, Owen? All right, Chapman gives up a hit. We need at least 5 in the bottom of the ninth. He sent 209 likes. How'd you know that's my area code, buddy? Caleb, welcome aboard. No, I'm in the 916. Or is it the 559? Posada's homered 3 times. I want to walk everybody and throw one at Posada's head. Let's see. Cooper's a Ranger fan. Why doesn't Posada hit like that for me? Oh, now he's replaying. Let's see. Sam, Trader, and Seller. Hey, what's happening there? Actually, it's SAB. What does SAB mean? Sabermetrics? Saber and Trader? Bama, thank you for 6,000 likes. Yeah, Rangers being a younger franchise, I didn't think they would have the all-time Cy Young thing. I was trying to think of like the old school franchises, and yeah, Cleveland was the one that came to my mind, Josh. All right, we're just checked out. We're waiting for the bus here, and we'll get on to our next game. Probably against Spencer. Spencer's lined up to stream snipe. Your Chicago sports fan has came in. Chicago sports fan, I got an important question for you if you want to weigh in. What do you think about the whole Bears moving to Indiana scenario that's playing out? Henry Bolte says, take that. So we get a run back. Now you know how we feel. I'm definitely replaying this thing. That went further than Posada's home run. Shout out to Tippett, too. Tippett, great to see you. Yes, we're going to let the match rating go there. Yeah, I'll let the window go up. If I get sniped by somebody in the 1200, Spencer, it's your fault. Honestly, you personally, you live in Indiana, very close to Hammond, so you don't mind it, to be honest. Oh, no, I'm sorry, dude. I don't know that I saw that come across chat, Zach. I apologize. How are you doing today, Zach? Did you have a good weekend? Trey Young, 4 years, 212 million. Man, I should have played in the NBA. Zach, I just shouted you out and it said my message failed to send. There it goes. Do I want to play on Legend? It'll be based off of my rating. My rating's in Hall of Fame. If we match up Spencer. Should have hit that better with Jacob Wilson. Got distracted by another tab. Aiden, we're keeping up with it. Yes, sir. Yeah, so he's going to go the whole way here, even though his energy is down. We'd like to push the line and force Tarek out of the game, but we're down to a final strike. Let's see. Starla the puppy. What's going on, Starla? Starla, what's your favorite puppy treat? I've heard it's 30 minutes, Josh. Roughly 30 minutes. Josh is saying, how far is it from Chicago to the new stadium that they're proposing? And Cortez trying to sneak that one through. But a bad game. Arnold was decent. Then we went to the pin and it got blown open. Let's see. SYG lefty, welcome aboard. Milk bones are the go-to for Starla the puppy. Yeah, milk bones are tough to beat. I even like them as a human. No, just playing Starla. I'll stay out of your milk bones. But thanks for following the stream. All right, buddy's rating goes up. We're on the A's theme team, and we're rolling. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Spencer, you're stream sniping me. Spencer says he wants to play, and he's in the 400, so we're letting the window go up. Actually, for Cleveland, moving to, even though you hate it, not the Browns, just the stadium for Josh. Spencer's in the 400s. Spencer just made the jump up. Oh, let's see, Tristan. Great call. Tristan wants to know about the pack opening. Tristan, we got 24 followers. We need 76 more. There's what we're aiming at. Stream ins. I'm pointing the wrong way. There we go. Yeah. Stream ins. For those of you that are vertical, I'm figuring out the new overlay. Stream ins in 58 minutes, 43 minutes, 43 seconds. It's counting down. So we need some super fans, galaxies, and definitely a boatload of followers. But yep, 100 followers will open the packs. That's what we're chasing. Yeah, I'm just being a clown solo. So I have that little legend thing, but I've been taking it on and off because to my understanding, if you have too much static graphics on stream for TikTok and vertical streams, it tends to hurt your algorithm push. So I like pop it up, explain it, and then take it away. Spencer, what? We're not playing each other. Yes, we are. That's your name right there. Andrew 04 110. Spencer, come on. Turn that frown upside down, Spencer. Playing to where mamas are cooking the bacon grease. Mods are full. Yeah, we got 30 mods. Or do you mean the rating mods for the A's theme team? We got those as well. Here's Luis Severino. We're looking for a Sevilla. Luis hates being in Sacramento, and the fans that are still paying attention in Sacramento hate having him around. Yeah, Sevy's going to start out with the out, though. Oh, Spencer just rejoined the live. Hey, Spencer. Welcome back. No, there's 30 on TikTok, Josh. Purple app doesn't have any restrictions. We're not demoting Josh. What's my rating? Low 1600s are playing the number 3 guy in the world, Logan. Jerry, thanks for following. And Tristan, thanks for the heart me and the donuts. Demote Josh. Josh is like one of the highest watch time guys. Never, Josh. You've spent 8 months watching the stream, dude. Yeah, I'm not demoting you. Let's see. Tristan, thank you for 7 roses. Tristan bringing the hype in here. Also pumping up the timer. Yeah, trying to get out Bellinger. It's crazy how the number 3 guy just sits around stream snipes me on all his alt accounts, Aiden. Yeah, let's go. Guy really needs to touch some grass. All right, if anybody wants to send a picture to Josh, you can do it through like Discord, of them buying Newman's Own frozen pizza. Josh will Venmo you the price of the pizza. So free pizza today on Josh if you want to go pick up a Newman's Own. Let's run co-op. Dom, you got to run the follow button. You're not followed, are you, Dom? I remember chatting with you before. Tyler Cooley, welcome aboard. Tyler's got a hockey stick in the username. Who's your hockey team, Tyler? Oh, Dom, hey, thanks for following, Dom. What a guy. Are you into co-op, Dom, by chance? What are we doing here, Bama? Oh, now I see. Bama's got a point command. You keep hitting perfect. Perfect. That's a good problem to have, Cash. Quick, fun question: Ronaldo or Messi? Somebody already asked that one today. As a matter of fact, I'll give you the answer if you give me your answer first. Chris Grant 2 the second. Welcome in, Chris. Personally, say Ronaldo. Yeah, CR7 is going to be my answer because I married a Portuguese citizen, and her family is fans of Sporting Lisbon, and that's where Cristiano got started. So here's the deal with co-op, Dom. Here's the real deal. Super rare that I ever play it. And those that do play it with me, they got to join the Discord server ahead of time. So now would be a great time for you to click on my profile. My link tree is there. Join the Discord, and I'll get you the co-op role. Once you have the co-op role, you can look for other folks in the community anytime you want. Just ping them and say, hey, I'm looking to run some co-op here. Add the fishbowl. What's the fishbowl, buddy? Jacob Wilson. Take it out for the home run. Known power hitter, Jacob Wilson. So Jay Willie gets us on the board, and we're leading here in this A's theme team rank game. You want to play on hard mode, put together an A's team. Little bang for Sam. For the batting settings, Noah, I'm not looking for backseat gaming. Noah's telling me to use fishbowl settings. Isn't it called fish eye and not fishbowl in the first place, Noah? Let's see. Ace, welcome in. Noah, does your mom know that you're playing around on her phone again? Bombers wants to know, can he play me? Yes, but you have to follow Bombers. You have to wait for the end of this game and chat a lot. This is Noah's phone. I know I don't believe you. But okay, Noah. Noah, is that your cat in your profile picture? Or is it somebody's random cat that you took a picture of? We got Luis Severino on the bump. WBC 85 out here. Fishbowl in MLB. Fishbowl in the Big 2-6. Let's see. Edit. He wants to one-on-one. Edit, you got to subscribe since you're in the red platform. You got to stick around and chat a lot between this game and the start of the next one. Here's Chase Headley. Am I good? I don't know. You haven't followed the stream. I'm done answering your questions, Bombers. For now. The TikTok kids are out of control today, Solo. I miss you having a TikTok account. Solo used to regulate over there. Hey, thanks, pretty boy Leon. Let's see. Edit, thank you for becoming our latest subscriber on the Red app. Low 1600s. Playing number 3 guy in the world right now. Colin Wagner. What's going on, Colin? Thanks for joining the community. Exactly. Yeah, they're on summer break. And I got on late enough that they're not still in bed. So they're all in chat. If we get 100 of them to join the community, though, we'll open packs for them and everybody else. Hey, Leon, you've already looks max, though. You're pretty boy, Leon, so it's okay. MLB 26's Rage Bait says, Noah, indeed it is. Do you like packs? Hit follow. That's a message from my buddy Josh. Honestly, what are my hitting tips? Try to look at the ball coming out of the pitcher's hand. You'll find a spot that corresponds with the backdrop, the batter's eye. The sooner you can see the frames coming out and gauge if it's breaking or coming in flat, the better off you're going to be. I think aim small, miss small is a good concept, and it applies to this game. So I like diamonds with no inner, no outer. I think the bat PCI is a really good PCI to use as well. What else would I say? Whatever you struggle with, go and practice on that. So if you struggle, same hand side fastballs, right? Go take some batting practice before your gaming session and work on your weakness and then take that confidence into to your gameplay. Brandon Montgomery, he's got his confidence going against Luis Severino. We're going to jump for no reason. That baby's gone. For anybody wondering what we're doing, we're World Series locked in for the season. Now we're just playing with a theme team. This guy's hitting 400 with all his batters. Watch his release. Okay, so Kurtz is up. Kurt's supposed to be playing for the A's, not the Pirates. Do I play on PlayStation? I do play on PlayStation, as a matter of fact. All right, we got Kurtz down and in, but not before the big bop. Speaking of big bop, Jason Giambi had some big swings throughout his career. He's stepping in now. He had some speed, might have had an infield hit. Controlling the PCI. If you use the precision rings, where are they? These will help you quite a bit to not slam the PCI because they go in behind the thumb portion of the analog stick and they offer some resistance. There is a sensitivities built into MLB The Show this year if you want to experiment with that too. But I kind of like the physical restraint of the precision rings. Analog stick extender helps as well. If you're going to buy from DonyellFreak, please remember my code is DF. Helps me out, and you'll get a 12% discount as a customer. Yes, somebody was just talking about that. Trae Young getting paid out in the nation's capital. Good pitch there from Schultz. Just got in there. I rigged the roulette. Yes. Because I know how to program. I'm out here vibe coding the roulette game, Josh. All right, so Cullen, our most recent follower. We need a bunch of Collins on the team. I think Judge has got the room for that one. So we're out of the inning. 2-1 game. New follower just came in. There's the follow legend. Bombers came in, added some time to the timer. We're looking for 100 followers for a big pack opening. We need 69 followers to go. That would be nice. We need all the Bombers community to come in. Bombers, are you a fan of the Bronx Bombers? Is your name a reference to the New York Yankees? You were at the game yesterday. That Colby Thomas catch was unreal. It was one of the best highlights of the whole season for the Athletics. Although Colby's, I don't think he needs to stay on the roster once Rooker's ready to come off the IL. Unfortunately, Colby's hitting 215, and he only faces left-hand batting. He doesn't even hit well against lefties anymore. Always seems like he's trying to hit the ball 500 feet. But yeah, that catch was nice. He's kind of suspect defensively too. Takes some bad routes and misjudges things. But I'm glad you were out at the game, Nick. Did you have a good time, despite the result? You play for the Bombers, like the Yankees, kind of. Very cool, Bombers. Colby has the best arm on the team, says Kyle. I think Soderstrom. His bat struggling. I'm pitching Luis Severino. For anybody that missed yesterday's stream, I hit World Series. I'm on to the A's theme team. So this team isn't particularly serious, but we'll try to put some bad losses on our opponents. If you lose to an A's theme team, you are probably struggling at ranked that day. We got a new follower, and it's Dadum Boys. What's going on, Dadum? And Samuel as well. You're going to get a Marlin hat on Thursday. You're going to order it. It is they're old, and it looks like your message cut off. Haven't seen his throw versus the Rays last year. I watch all the A's games. One throw doesn't mean he's got the best arm on the team. Hey, what's up, Keegan? Thanks for following. E.R. Romero, or E. Romero, welcome in. I already won the game. I'm just showing off now, says Josh. That's the way that Josh does it. All right, you got the fly ball to Carlos Cortez out in right field. We've had one hit. It was a solo shot from Jacob Wilson. I think he's due up this inning. Clark's not even on the active roster anymore, Kyle. Clark went down to AAA for, he went down to AA for rehab assignment. and I believe he got injured while he was down there. Either re-aggravated the injury or picked up a different injury. I doubt Clark's going to be everyday player. Yeah, Rooker's a DH that's hitting under 200 too, and he's injured. Kyle is fouled. Thanks for following, Kyle. No way. Preparation H might be a new sponsor here then, Josh. Got to see if they want to connect with the stream. Rooker should be back soon. Hopefully he remembers how to hit. How's Chris Davis hitting? Dude, I met Chris Davis at the Coliseum the last year they played in Oakland. I think I told you that, but yeah, I missed. I got to meet Chris. He was signing alongside Jose Canseco. Chad Pinder was supposed to be there that day as well, but Pinder got rescheduled to a different day. Canseco was getting all the attention too. I felt kind of bad for Crush. Hey, what's happening, Captain? Welcome in. But yeah, nice having a couple of A's fans in the chat as I went swinging badly there with Volte. Yeah, Ginn had a bad start. He's been pretty good through most of the season. Coco Crisp, I think he just got old and called it a career. I think Coco was kind of being considered to do some pre and post game stuff, but they didn't end up putting him into that role long term. Yeah, Cal, that's kind of weird to bring his skin tone into it, Kyle. But yeah, he's definitely not at all on par with Mason Miller. Mason Miller was very effective as a closer. So 5 minutes off. Let's not do that. Jose, thank you for 10 roses. How's this Monday afternoon treating you, Jose? Jammed up, tracked it well, did not time it well. Let's see. Playing Resident Evil Requiem. First time playing a Resident Evil game. 1 to 10. What's your first impressions on it, Captain? Jose, thanks for the finger hearts as well. Get to make the talking with my hands motion there. Dustin Brown just followed. Dustin, welcome in. Are you a fan of the Cleveland Browns since your last name is Dustin Brown? Just out of curiosity. You can't just abandon fans. You know it as a Browns fan, says Josh. Here we go, Brownies. Stream started super late. The servers were down. Then SDS acknowledged it, said we got to do server maintenance, and they restarted everything, I guess. They turned it on and off over there in San Diego. Wit, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Wit. YW Boy 3000, thank you as well. We're chasing 100 followers for a massive pack opening. We hope to get there before the timer runs out. That's how the timer works. I'll have it up on screen for a minute so you guys can look at it. If anybody wants to become a super fan or anything, it would crank up the timer. Hubert, welcome in. Thanks for following, Hubert. Those of you that just followed, our question of the day is this. Let me read it correctly. I have it in my Windows clipboard. What is the most overrated baseball statistic? That's our question of the day. Buddy in the red chat, he just hit a home run and rode to the show. Get going, Edit. Edit's also a TikTok viewer. Ed, I'm just using, or excuse me, E. Romero, I'm just using standard controller. Was thinking about maybe getting one of the, whatever the upgraded one is. I want to say it's the Elite controller for PlayStation. Batting average, says Tristan, is most overrated statistic. So you're more of a on-base percentage guy, Tristan? If you guys know a platform that rhymes with Switch, it would be great to join Josh and the crew over there. That's a message coming from Josh. And I'll rip through that one. You could have 40 home runs and only bat 215. So would you not value a guy that hits 350, Tristan, with low power? Let's see, edit. He's playing on the Guardians. And I'm late with Langler's swing. I've been late most of the day. To go click, click, click here a bit. Get my timing back. And Langler's early, but too early. Hits it foul. Yeah, I'm just wiped out on that sweeper. Hey, Sonny, thanks for following. Who's your favorite football team, Sonny? Or no, it's basketball. Is that Carmelo Anthony or Jalen Brunson on the profile picture? I can't make it out, dude. It's really small on my monitor. Let's see. ATL and Grady, welcome into both of you. Who's your basketball team, guys? Still using Noah Schultz. My opponent is. He's carving me up. Steph, the Monday's going great. How about for yourself, Steph? And it's kind of slammed out that one. It was just in there for a strike as it was going to be touching the frame. And I'm wiping myself out here with Rooker. That was not hanging. Let's see. You're cracked as a Raptors fan. Raptors had a decent year last year, right? I read some rumors that they're looking to trade Grady Dick. So that'll be sad for Raptors meme fans. Let's see. Not too bad. Off work for an hour. Got home playing some ranked. If you had an hour to yourself, would you enjoy playing some ranked and torturing yourself with the SDS servers? You came home at the right time, though. Server's been down throughout the morning, so we are on the late circuit today. Oh, you're getting off in an hour. I read that wrong. I thought you were off, went home, fired up a rank game, and then you're going to go back as work wrapped up. So opportunity there with Ricker, but we didn't barrel up. Severino's on the hill here with this theme team. Right, Piazza adjusted. I went pitch repeating, but he'll be out. Montgomery homered last time at the plate. I don't know much about Braden Montgomery. I haven't watched him or the White Sox much. Let's get silly, says you're cracked. I like it, silly. Let's go. Losing the game right now. Spencer, you returned? You're supposed to be playing me, Spencer. All right, Montgomery, the nemesis of Severino. We've hit the 45-minute mark left on stream, and we're at 44 followers. We need 56 more for a massive pack opening today. If you're browsing, help us out. M just followed. Thanks to M. Now we're 55 away. And that one's going to roll through from Kurtz. I don't think we're going to get that play at the plate. Seems like Bolte has a pretty weak throwing arm. I hit the cutoff man. It gave me a very delayed, weird animation with Kurtz. Should have thrown to second, I guess. Cutoff man was a mistake. Goated G Ha. What's happening, Goated? Thanks for following. Can we play after? We'll try to stream snipe it again, Spencer. Spencer, you running a theme team or just favorite players? All right, Severino starting to give up a lot of hits here. We'll do one mound visit, and if Sevy gets in any more trouble, he'll probably be out this inning or next inning. We'd like to eat up some innings and not just completely destroy the pin, but it is what it is. So Spencer, he's running his favorite players. Those of you that are playing Diamond Dynasty, who's at first base for you? And I don't mean the Abbott and Costello jokes either, but yeah, who's your first baseman? I was thinking about buying Willie Castro to put at first, or Lance Berkman. On my main squad, I have Josh Bell at the moment. McNeil turns on it over to Kurtz in the shift. Here's Leo DeVries. So DeVries is the crown jewel of that Mason Miller trade. Remains to be seen if he's going to work out the major league level. I think he's supposed to be number 2 or number 3 prospect in baseball still. Good pitch there. Just clip in the corner. Thanks so much, Zach. Did you get to have a good time with your dad? And I'm popping up on the infield here. Xander, Cameron, Goose, Eli, everybody, welcome in. If you're scrolling this morning, excuse me, this afternoon. Only Hawaiian viewers would still be in the morning, I guess. Big Mike, welcome aboard. And I went chasing up. He did. Supposed to work at 12 all day. Actually got off at 9. You guys had a family cookout. Oh, that sounds awesome, Zach. Bolte will get us a hit. No, we didn't really do much of anything. We'll probably go and celebrate throughout the week at some point. Kids made breakfast and things like that, but we'll probably go somewhere for like a day trip to put a bow on the celebration. I'm super late on that Kurt swing. Playing with all switch hitters has got me rusty. Same hand side as far as the timing windows. And Kurt's going to flare it into right. Don't know why he sped up my bat, but I'll take it and appreciate it. Bolte slides in, and Kurtz is going to advance to second to make it a 4-2 game. Maybe we can keep moving here with Wilson. Hey, Jordan, thanks for following. How's your day treating you, Jordan? We're trying to make it to 100 followers on this stream for a big pack opening. I thought I was super timed into that ball and I was going to turn on it to left. Instead, we're out of the inning. The double sword guy, thanks for following as well. All right, so there you go. There's a little legend for you guys to have the visual on the pack opening. For anybody wondering, we have 58 followers so far. Judge and Severino. I think next jam for Severino, he's going to come out of here. Caden, Cash, Brent, Nino, welcome in, guys. Question of the day: what's the most overrated statistic in baseball? I'd love to hear what Zach thinks on that one. And just clip the corner. There we go. Well, unfortunately, they're not in Oakland anymore, so I'm a Sacramento fan for the time being. But yeah, I like the Athletics double sword. I don't really know what I should call you. For those of you that are not in TikTok chat, he's just got the emoji name. Summer pack or 50 show bundle, says Nino. Nino, I wouldn't get either. I'd save my stubs and go buy something for a collection. Probably would wait for flash sale and go buy whatever I wanted as the market crashes down a bit with extra supply. All right, that'll be it for Sevi. Just pitched in Droll's last game. We'll go with a Motorhome. Long run for Bolte, and he misplays it. Got that lean over animation. I might have taken a bad path, but I thought it was okay. I'm used to or accustomed to on the meta squad having all 99 outfielders as far as speed. So want to get some guys out there that are slower. More balls are dropping in. So Piazza steps up and we'd love to get a double play ball. That might be it. No, Kurtz drops it, and that would have been what we wanted was the catch and the tag. That he tags and throws to first, but Piazza legs it out. Flip Montgomery around, switch hitter. What World Cup games are going on right now? I think we started out with Argentina and Austria. I'm assuming that one's done and we're on to the next game, right? Josh says, out of kindness, he tabbed somebody up. He rated somebody, stop stream with a white screen with black handwriting. He gave you a burn in. No way. That's messed up. I wouldn't have ever thought about something like that happening. 2-0 Argentina. And someone said Messi scored one of the goals, right, Tristan? When I was setting up stream and the servers were messed up, I saw that Messi had missed a penalty kick. Hey, Owen, thanks for following. How are you, Owen? Oh, so Messi got both goals. So he has more goals scored now in the World Cup than Cristiano, correct? I want to say they were level as of yesterday, as far as the amount of goals they scored in World Cup play. I could be completely wrong on that, but that was my understanding. And we're battling here with Carlos Cortez against Noah Schultz. Thought that was coming in a lot faster than what it was. Josh says, best days were when the ladies took off their shirts and he says, okay, don't ban me. Now we're going to get people asking for when this was, Josh. For, so they don't accidentally see it. Langoliers just misses the solo shot. Didn't pull PCI in enough. Too much towards the end of the bat. So Giambi steps up. Yeah, I'm late. If I recognize it's a hard pitch, I'm late. I almost have to sell out on it. And Giambi not going to get that one through the shift. Rolls over, and he'll be out by a couple of steps. In the home stretch, 36 minutes left on the stream. We'll probably play one more game at least. Tell him definitely don't Google Maya Ham with 2 M's. Message from Josh. Don't do it. Kurt spoils it off foul. I want to say it was Brittany something. Wasn't it her initials BC? I can't remember the full name though. I feel like the last name sounded like Christian, but I don't think it was a Christian. Ellie De La Cruz just followed over on our purple stream. Thanks, Ellie. How's your day going? How do you make the window open up to play me? If you go into ranked and don't push anything, the match window expands. If you flick the analog sticks left, you'll close the window and it'll just stay there. Hey, what's up, Ellie? Do I know you from a different platform? Jennifer's in the stream. What's up, Jenny? Hey, what's happening, Sal? Welcome in. You play baseball? Do you play for the A's? Oh, you play for the Reds. Well, not everybody can be on the best team. Who's your favorite red of all time besides yourself, Ellie? Yes, Brandy Chastain. There we go. That was the one we were trying to come up with a name for. Yeah, I could visualize her. I remember she had the commercial with Kevin Garnett where they kind of made fun of the whole thing, or at least poked a little fun at it, but I couldn't remember her name. I got a feeling the Ellie De La Cruz guy is probably a fan account, but you know, you never know. Junior, Tommy, Snacker, Alex, Cameron, Lockdown, welcome in, guys. All right, not playing with our main squad. We're playing with the A squad, the A team. What's happening there, Joel? Yeah, we got the Reds contingent in the purple chat. You guys come over from TikTok? Or did you come in on a raid or something? There we got Victor Vargas, Cameron, Ryan, and Douglas, and everybody scrolling to the TikTok side. Trying to close out that last 50 followers for a massive pack opening today. Yeah, that's what I thought too, but I didn't know if you knew something that I didn't, Josh. Because there's a lot of that going around where I don't know what's going on. Leo Deep Fries doing his best, Ellie De La Cruz. He'll get us a solo shot. Let's see. Joel, thanks for following. So we got 50. We try to get to 100 followers for a pack opening. So we're 50-50 right now. 50 down, 50 to go. Henry Bolte stepping in for the theme team. Jeannie, did you get to do anything fun for the weekend? And the umpire's going to ring me up, unfortunately. I thought I laid off. So it was a busy weekend. Infer Nation. How are streams, Jeannie? I feel like I see you on just kind of sporadically. Are you not streaming? You're not streaming daily or anything, right? Or are you streaming so early that I'm not awake yet? I really am not up like I used to be, you know, through the nights or before the sun comes up. Not daily. Okay. See, Josh says my wife has been out of down because of your mortality. Been to the park 3 times a day with the dog. Very good compared to hers. I feel like I misread that too. Oh, out of town. Now I got you. I thought maybe like she was feeling down about something, and I was just wasn't registering in my brain. So Bellinger and Raleigh head to head. I hung that fork ball. So Saturday and Sunday mornings for sure. Otherwise, random afternoons for Jenny. Would you like to go back to doing breakfast and fillings regularly, or is that just not in the schedule for any foreseeable time, Jenny? Like I would like to be back on early, but I've gotten where I'm really falling asleep with the kids' schedule, and when they fall asleep, I fall asleep, and driving them around a lot. It seems as they're getting older, there's more practices and teams and lessons and different things, and I don't like to be tired with them in the car. Let's see. Oh yes, yeah. I remember your father-in-law wasn't doing well. Then I felt like I was surprised that your mother-in-law had passed, and then I didn't realize her uncle was. I think actually maybe you did tell me the uncle was in hospice. Yeah, you guys have been getting slammed with a lot of things in real life just to deal with, you know, especially when it all comes in short order like that, Josh. Fingers and Judge head to head here. All right, TikTok, we got to get the follow train going. We're under 30 minutes. We need 50 followers. We can do it. If you're on TikTok, help me out. I'm going to show you guys all the packs after this game concludes. We're playing ranked, but we're using theme team. We hit World Series yesterday on Father's Day. Felt really nice to hit it on Father's Day. Appreciate those of you that got to watch, and I understand, it's Father's Day, so not everybody's going to be hanging out on the streams. So Seager and Raleigh fingers head to head. Selfishly, you're like, I have to do everything at home. Your wife's got to deal with a lot more. Yeah, it's easy to get in routines, right? And every household and relationship functions differently, but maybe your wife does a lot of the cooking and you do, the lawn work or whatever it is, how your schedule goes, and then when she's not there, it's like, man, I'm doing all of it. Father's Day was yesterday. Yes, we hit World Series yesterday. That's what I was talking about. If you're having trouble hearing, I have a really good ear cleaner. If you look through my TikTok shop videos, it's one of those ear dot things. You put it in and it circulates the warm water in the ear canal. Feels great. Javier Armendariz. Welcome in, Javier. Javier, who do you root for as a baseball fan? We're going to face Ashby here. And we're going to greet Ashby with a hit in the left field. What if it says your opponent found before you get to your rating? Then you just back out of the match and try a different one? Just clean your ears this morning for Ray Ray. You got one of those things, Ray Ray? They work really well. OTL, welcome in. How are you, OTL? Josh wants some points. Ranger, welcome back to the stream. How are you, Ranger? I think there is a give points command. I don't know if I remember how to do it. We got the Eagle landing. Welcome in, the Eagle. Thanks for following. Are you a Philadelphia Eagles fan? And he got me with a good pitch. I was expecting the waste pitch. Acted super late. Wasted opportunity there. With Cortez coming up, do I have another outfielder? Could run Hernandez or somebody out there. Listen to Big Mac and try to take this lead. That was a good pitch. This is underneath it too late. Looks like we would have elevated it had we swung a bit earlier. So yeah, all the new followers, tell us about yourselves. Who do you guys root for as sports fans? Yeah, let it rip with McGuire, but I'm over the top. Let's see. Noah, Douglas, Jumbo, all of you guys, welcome aboard. That was a good one to hit, but I'm late on the fathead getting through the zone. Phillies and Cowboys for OTL. That's quite the combo. There you go. Now you can play, Josh. Don't tell anybody that we did it. Douglas is a Braves fan. Douglas, who's your favorite Brave of all time? And this is big from Bangaliers into the gap. Can Nicky Nukes keep churning the butter and make it all the way home? It's going to be close at the plate. He's going to go to third. Langoliers puts on the brakes. He's trying to get back. And Shea is out. Oh, I thought we had it there. Unknown, welcome in. How are you, Unknown? All right, so McGuire in right field isn't going to work. Giambi can play left. Could give up the DH and put Rooker over there. I think what we can do is use Hernandez, though. Oh, game just decided I wasn't going to get to make my move and took me back in. Cool. Substitutions. McGuire for Hernandez. And then Hernandez and McNeil are going to swap out. Gotta love that the game just does whatever it wants here in the menus, and I keep pausing and losing time. All right, so let's make that swap. McNeil has right field secondary, and we need a new pitcher. He's got righties due up. Let's go to the Reaper and Mason Miller. Adam, how are you, bud? Thanks for being there. Phillies, Cowboys, Lakers, Yankees, Red Wings, pretty much a diehard. Yes. I feel like there's a lot of bandwagon to the Knicks right now too. I think Charles Barkley called it out too with Sidney Sweeney showing up in San Antonio with a jersey on. Says everybody's a New York fan now. A little San Diego matchup there, Miller and Headley, and the Reaper will get the strikeout. All right, so that is our goal is 100 followers. We got 25 minutes, and we're on 54. So we need 46 here. Timer extends with subscriptions and gifts, but follows is usually what I'm aiming for as a streamer. Cannot be happy for them. The way they behave was purely disgusting. You mean the fan base or the actual team? I didn't catch much out of the team that I thought was bad. Some of the fans absolutely out of control, throwing stuff at players and fighting fans just for having a San Antonio jersey and all that sort of thing. Did see a lot of Knicks fans calling that out on the NBA Reddit. You know, saying that they're giving the whole fan base a terrible look. Long run and left, and Hernandez brought in for defense, makes the grab. So a chance to walk it off is Giambi starting us off here. See, never went to the Browns games when the Eagles were visiting, but the Knicks fans were crazy worse, says Josh. That was the question of the day a few weeks back. Which fan base is the worst fan base in your guys' opinion? Yeah, he's going to go to Mason Miller here. Now it's just a little late. That would have been sweet to get the walk-off if we had timed that right. So now Rooker stepping in. He's 0 for 3. We're going to anchor inside. And I'm wiped out on the slider. I thought it was the circle change because it's coming in so slow.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Right, so Rooker tops it foul. And I went chasing the slider. Down we go. It's up to McNeil, or we're going to extras and free baseball out in West Sacramento. Let's see. At 66, welcome in. Spencer just took the loss in his ranked game. Was it a good game at least, Spencer? He says no, it wasn't. Was hoping for a hanging slider. It did not hang, and I chased. So we get the full count. And I slammed the PCI. Dang it. It's a mix of entitlement and violence. Hard to nail down. I'm better than you. Gonna beat you up because you're cheering for the other team. Insane point of view. Nope. No argument here. Felt like a lot of fans were kind of egging each other on too in some of those settings that I saw. You guys see the video of the fan that was passed out? Lady was there to celebrate, but I guess she works in the medical world, and she gave him Narcan, and he started trying to kiss her. I guess if you get resuscitated with that stuff, you're kind of out of your mind there for a minute. But that one was circulating a lot last couple days.
Ball, that's it.
Santander stepping in. We're in extra innings and ranked. Ethan Williams, thank you for hitting that follow button. How are you, Ethan? Ethan, I'm doing quite well. Thanks for jumping in. Who do you support as a baseball fan, Ethan? Josh says he wouldn't care one bit if a fan was egging him on at the Brown Stadium, even if they won. He wouldn't be like, hey, I should beat this guy to a pulp. Yeah, same here. I've never wanted to fight somebody over sports. Although, when you go to games, you don't know if you're going to deal with somebody that is inebriated that's going to try to start something too. So there's always a little bit of that, like, what's going to happen. It shouldn't be that way at sporting events. Let's see. We got an AO coming in from AMG. How are you, AMG? You're a Sox fan. Little rival, says Tristan. But he's paused. I don't know why he's pausing here. It's making me think I should pull out Mason Miller. Because Miller is in the yellow for me. You fought 2 Yankees in Fenway for AMG. Was it at the same time? There is that tendency for some fans to get very very brave if they feel like they're rolling out with their buddies and getting mouthy with the opposing fans. Separate times.
That's out. Ball 4.
All right, so Miller misses. Feels like there was some lag there. I'm guessing it's Ellie's dreadlock causing the lag. All right, Miller, 25 pitches. He's going to come out. We're going to go to the bullpen and drill Chapman for at least this at bat. Drill's not quite full bar, but he's coming in to face Cody Bellinger. Yeah, how dare you like a different team with a lot of players that don't know your name, don't lose any sleep over you, don't care about you, which would be happy to go to a different destination and get more money if they could. Yeah, let's go to war over those guys. Not that it's not fun and being in sports is fun, but yeah, sometimes people take it way too seriously. Yeah, indeed it is Snacker. I don't know why he's pausing so much. You just got is it Raffaello that you got, Spencer? I'm assuming that's what it is.
Ball. No, that's it.
What card is it? Is it the WBC? Oh, I thought we had him out for sure. And that's going to be a huge swing for Bellinger. And he'll take a 2-run advantage here in extras. Don't like that at all. Had him swing through the previous pitch, and he was on it. I was not trying to get into a 3-0 count, though. I was trying to locate, and pitches were missing the mark. Judge flies out, but damage done. We're going to need to get that runner at the plate in just to level this one now. Got the McDonald's Wi-Fi. Yeah, this has been bad. Last couple innings. I don't feel like the opponent's been obnoxious. He hasn't been like bunt dancing. I feel like maybe his connection was acting up or something, Ray. 95 Summer. All right, so we got DeVries, Bolte, and Kurtz. He went to Miller out there. So Leo DeVries trying to bunt cheese. I don't bunt cheese as much with the A's team because they don't have the speed. I thought that was a perfect bunt to get us there. Yeah, Andrew's sitting there watching the stream and pausing and being obnoxious. I don't think we need you in our community. So hold tight, Andrew. There you go. Now you're banned. All right. Andrew's out of the game. Let's see. You're explicitly obsessed with the Browns? I don't know why my runner didn't come home, but it's not going to matter. We got to get the runner from the plate in. Never a fight or an attack for Josh. Colby, welcome in. How are you, Colby? Yeah, exactly. Slacker. That was a good pitch to hit, but was late to it. So it's up to Kurtz on this one. And I thought I was pretty well timed on it. Going to make the trip to Vegas when they open the park. I don't know, Ray. I'm very opposed to the move, and that's why Vegas is a banned term in chat, because we used to have a lot of Vegas trolls showing up years back when all that stuff was announced. So maybe, it's possible that we'll do it, and it's possible that we won't. Can I give you TTS? What does that mean? Let's see. Ethan, what are you talking about? Text to speech? I'm not gonna set up text to speech because you're here. We get Marahone up to Red Parallel. No, it's okay, Ray. Like, people don't know how you feel about it as a fan, but I'm super opposed to them ripping the fan base out of there. So let's see. We need 100 followers. We are on 50 something, and we will see if we can get there in the last 16 minutes. Looks like my camera went out of focus. Let me fix that. The zoom is supposed to be off, but sometimes it does its own thing with zoom and autofocus. There we go. Don't know why I did that. Hopefully it'll stay good now the rest of the way. All right, let's play one more. Try it, Spencer. Let's get locked in on the stream tonight. Yeah, we had a lot of those messages initially, just from obnoxious people in the community. So see, Colby is our latest follower. We got 57 followers and 16 minutes left on stream. So we got to get to 100, guys. Feels a little laggy. We'll get on to the next one. Spencer, I might have been matched up with you. How's your internet connection, Spencer? Okay, Spencer, would you say you're in the 600s? See if we can find a match against Spencer here. I probably could remove it now, but I don't think about it sometimes when I end stream too, Ray. Never root for him because of the moving. Yeah, especially with it being Fisher, who was like the worst possible guy to try to strike a deal there in the Bay Area. All right, Spencer, maybe we're matched up here. A-holes and the Ratbirds. All right. Vida, he's one of the team captains. He's going to toe the rubber here for the theme team. It's not Spencer. Is it your name, Drew Dog? I thought that was your account, Spencer. No, they deserve. Yeah, they deserve the name. Well, not the. I don't want to say the players deserve it, but Fisher does. The ownership does. Art Modell does. Yeah, so here's Ellie. Spencer, don't leave because we didn't match up. You can still hang out and chat, Spencer. Don't be that way. Right, Vida and Ellie, last game of the day, most likely, unless the timer goes up. Timer goes up when we get follows and action on TikTok. And Ellie swings through. One thing with the theme team is you are using some players that your opponent may not be used to. Like, we see a lot of DeGrom and Randy Johnson and the meta guys as the year goes on. When you bring out like Jamie Arnold or whatever, it's a different release point. Got to go to the airport. What are you doing at the airport? See, it's content. Thanks for following content. All right, let me tell you about today's stream sponsor because I forgot to do so between games. We'll do it on the fly. Please check out MMOEXP if you want amazing discounts and bonuses on MLB The Show 26 stubs. MMOEXP is a fantastic and trustable MLB 26 stub site. Use my code DYF for 7% off at MMOEXP.com/influencer/Donyell. Got a good diving play there from DeVries, and away we go. You're going on vacation. Where are you going, Spencer? All right, here's Kurtz. Kurtz got P5'd, and I didn't get the notification between games, so I didn't upgrade his quirks. Facing Gaylord Perry on the mound. What's he got? Slurve, slider, forkball, in addition to the 4-seam. So expecting a lot of pitches breaking into the lefties. He was early and on top of that one. Okay, so he's got the four seam and the sinker ball for Perry. His brother played for a long time too. I think it was Jim Perry, but I'm drawing a blank if that's actually accurate. Let's see. Ashy, how's your day going? And I'm down with Miller. Excuse me. With Wilson opening up and trying to have a rip. So here comes Carlos Cortez. I've yet to hit well with Cortez. He's hitting 0.48. Getting a hit in, I think, one hit in 21 at bats or something is the average there for Carlos. I tend to hit really well with him when I'm doing a Steam Team offline grinding, so I don't think his swing's that bad. Probably just some RNG. This one going to be up the chimney, out to third base, and away we go here in our likely last ranked game of the day. 11 minutes left on our timer. There's our goals, guys. Actually, let me put the other one up there. I got a couple of these, but I think the other one's a little larger. Here we go. 100 packs is what we're aiming for, TikTok. Up the chimney to the mom. That is the goal. Yeah, this one is rolled over to Giambi, and Giambi has it clank out of his hand. So Posada stepping in. Posada over the top early.
That's in. Ball.
Wish Vida had a fork ball instead of the changeup.
No, that's out.
It's like those guys in the 70s had the fork ball.
Ball.
And that's a liner in front of Cortez. Cortez kind of a weak defender, and he won't get to that one. Right, here's J Ram. Let's see. Ashley, you should probably go warm up some bacon grease for your mom so she can pour it down my throat when I'm done with this stream. Make some more burner accounts, though, to get those banned, too. Runner advances. All right. So you got Noah, Daniel, Adrian, Grayson, everybody coming through. Nolan, who's your favorite baseball team? Josh Bell leaning back and swinging through. Apparently hit by pitch. Remember back when we were playing the Show 21? I don't think I was streaming the Show 21 on TikTok, though. Were you watching over on the Purple app? All right, he'll advance runner. Here's Castro. And I'm thinking about buying the Castro card. Only person in chat that had him said he wasn't getting good contact with him. So, LJ, what is your Purple app name? Hey, Wesley, welcome in. How's your day been, Wesley? And Giambi can't get it on the dive. Giambi hurting us this inning defensively. But, you know, Steam Team, I don't really have a better option at third. Maybe you can run a better defender there, but you know, you want to run Rooker, and Rooker can't really defend well in the outfield. Hey, thanks, Wesley. Who do you root for as a baseball fan? No display name person. Thanks for following as well. All right, finally, the hit parade stops. Blue Jays, big fan for Wesley. Who's your favorite Blue Jay of all time? Date's going good here. How about yourself? Yeah, here's Shea Langoliers. I'm trying to get to 100 followers for the timer runs out for a huge pack opening. Probably Kevin Pillar. Well, that's not an answer that I've heard a lot. Yeah, Pillar's had he had a nice career.
Ball high.
Some big moments throughout his career too. Some clutch moments for Kevin. All right, Langoliers rolls over on it. He runs well, but not well enough to beat Ellie's arm. We had Ellie in the purple chat earlier. Donaldson, yeah, Donaldson was a fiery dude. I enjoyed his days in the green and gold. I feel like his career just kind of wrapped up there unceremoniously for Donaldson. Got into a few arguments on the diamond throughout his playing days as well. Machado and Tim Anderson, right? I think he was calling Tim Anderson Jackie Robinson and trying to get under his skin. Who's pitching, says Daniel. My opponent's pitching with Perry. I'm pitching with Vita Blue. A little late there with Giambi. I usually stream just about every day, Wesley. All right, timer's getting low. We're under 10 minutes, and we need more followers to keep the timer up for additional games. 100 followers will do a pack rip. If you guys are on the For You page, come on in. He's been throwing a lot of junk to the righties, so I wasn't looking for the fastball. Yeah, Hamilton's up there on the biggest what ifs for sure. Very unfortunate for Hamilton. Seems like he's not a particularly good guy off the field either, because he gotten some legal trouble for restraining his daughter and not letting her have contact with the mom, and I know he faced some charges on that. And then I haven't heard anything about Hamilton, but it seems like he's making some knucklehead decisions off the field too. Yeah, so here's Vita and Marte.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Chris Davis. Which Davis are you talking about? I'm assuming the one with the C, because that's how you spelled it, but there was Chris Davis of the Athletics, and there was Chris Davis of the Orioles for a lot of their career. Both great power hitters, and they both kind of flamed out at a fairly young age. Orioles Chris Davis had a tremendously high contract, and I know that was an issue for Oriole fans that they couldn't wait to get out from underneath that contract. So that's who TJ's talking about. He's talking about Orioles Chris Davis. Okay, so Bellinger down on strikes. Can I play you? You got to follow Callan. Timer's getting low. We need more followers for another game. And Posada's been tearing up the A's theme team all day. We'll get a ground rule double there. Hey, thanks for following, Callan. We hit 100. We'll do a pack opening to celebrate. We currently have 62 followers on the session. Had to start late because the servers were cooked this morning and you couldn't get into the game. Later than what we usually start. What if Bo Jackson only played baseball? I mean, if he only played baseball, right, doesn't have the hip injury, would have had a nice long baseball career. I think he was a little more dominant on the gridiron than he was the baseball field. But if he had focused completely on baseball, maybe he would have played better too.
Ball.
Came back, he still had the power, but a lot of the athleticism was gone. Late career. Remember him being with the White Sox and Angels, mostly at designated hitter. After that hip injury. All right, so Vida's getting knocked around a bit. We'll do the mound visit. One thing with these theme teams, like, man, get into the bullpen early for a lot of my opponents. We hit World Series yesterday, so now we're theme teaming.
Ball.
He's going to hit that one with a bell, and I think he's got another run. With Ted Williams didn't miss 5 years for serving, his stats would be a lot better, right, for Ted Williams had he been playing all those prime seasons.
Ball.
And you got to assume he doesn't suffer some career-ending injury, out on the baseball field. But yeah, Ted missed a lot of baseball time due to service time. And that one hammered up the lawn. All right, so Vida knocked around a lot in that top of the third. See if we can get to Perry here as this progresses on. McNeil will start us off. Blake, Ariel, Kai, Trey, all of you guys welcome in. I'm on top of the sinker. Let's see. We got 3 minutes left on the stream guaranteed. We need everybody to follow and pump up the time. Hurry. Share the stream with your friends. It's crazy to... It wasn't just Ted, Feller, Greenberg, DiMaggio, all those guys left. Yep, World War II affected the major leagues significantly. Owen, Tristan, Stefan, welcome in, guys. Right, DeVries rolls over on it, and he's out. Perry's been effective so far. We got Bolte up here with 2 outs. Underneath it with Bolte. Try to go with it, but it's going to stay in the yard, and Bolte's out. Bolte's been playing pretty good for the A's since getting called up. He was tearing up the minor leagues this season. Dude, I'm glad it's healing up for you, Josh. Or it has healed up for you. The picture you sent me looked pretty gnarly. For whatever reason, when you told me about the injury, I hadn't realized that they had pulled a hit and run on you too. Like we were chatting about a little bit yesterday. Got 2 more years of rehab ahead. All right, so Vida 2 up, 2 down so far in the 5th. Timer's under a minute. If you want to extend the stream and you're on the For You page, please come follow. Shares and likes help. Noah's here to moderate, and we're happy to see you, Noah. We'll do the pack opening if we get to 100 followers, even without the timer. We got to get the follows going. We got a few innings ahead of us here. Marte flies out. So a good inning for Blue, at least eating up some innings. Timer's under 10 seconds. We're almost gone on it. All right. Stream wrapping up after this game. Chat failed, but we'll try it again tomorrow to hit 100 within our timer. Not really all TikTok's fault. I'll blame SDS for not having the servers working the way they should have. Kurtz just misses sneaking that one down left field line. So your buddy got hit. Did he get it as severe injuries, or did you get the worst of it, Josh? And Kurtz swinging bunt. He'll be out though. He was okay. Just got knocked out. They had to get the helicopter out for Josh. And you were away on vacation or something, right, Josh, when it happened? It wasn't close to home, if I recall correctly. All right, Wilson late swing. That's not going to work. Okay, out in Key West. Cortez takes barely off the strike zone box, the frame, and we're ahead in the count. Slurve got me. Didn't think it had that much break to it. Perry using the fork ball. Hey, Sully, thanks for jumping in. How's your day going, Sully? I'm underneath that late. Don't trust cars. Super conscious of your surroundings. Still almost was the end of Josh. It would have been so strange unless somebody knew and came in and told me just to not have you showing up anymore too. And I guess that just happens occasionally in these platforms. Sully's doing well. Good to hear that, Sully. Who do you root for as a baseball fan?
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Right, Cabrera out to Kurtz. Kind of settle down after that third inning when we're getting touched up. I got to get my offense going. Make this interesting. Kurt's getting all the work there. Hey, Reed Slatton, welcome in. We're on 64 followers, guys, so we need 36 more for a huge pack opening today. And that one's ripped by Posada. Finally, he gets to the sinker ball. Vida's been pretty much spamming sinker balls here for last 5-6 batters. In large part because everything else was getting hammered. Soft tapper, Giambi can handle it. And we're on to the bottom of the fifth. Cops wildlife photography. Hey, when's the last time you were out shooting some wildlife, and did you get any good pictures that you liked?
That's low. That's a ball. No, that missed.
And there's the slurve. The slider. I was thinking here comes a four seam. Seaboss 87, or excuse me, 857. How are you, Seaboss? I'm early looking for something hard here to Langoliers. I've swung at a couple of balls. And Shea puts it in play. I think Castro's going to get it there at second, though. Oh, Bando's in the stream, too. What's up, Bando? And Giambi gives it a good rip. TBD if it's going to be a hit, and Bellinger can't glove it out and left, so Giambi will have a double, assuming that's not ruled an error. Bando, it's good. How are you doing, buddy? We're trying to finish off the 100 follower chase, Bando. If you want to bring the Bando buddies in here, we'd love to have them in. How was your weekend, Bando?
That's in. Ball.
My wife is born and raised Catholic. I didn't go to any churches growing up, and as far as believing in the afterlife, I would like to, but I have a hard time, I guess, having faith that there's a lot out there beyond just the universe. It's probably the best way I can answer it. I usually try to avoid the topic because it tends to be very divisive. If there's a lot of chat going on, although it's kind of quieter here, with such a late stream. Like sometimes you want to believe in something, but you just have a hard time saying like, X, Y, and Z makes sense on it. It's like we don't go to service or anything every weekend or any of that stuff. This one right down the line for Bell, and we'll get it into second, but it's a bad throw, so we're not going to get him out. Yeah, it seems like that's for a lot of people that I know that were raised in that religion. Some stick with it, but a lot of them, I don't say tend to stray, but they tend to just, the people that I've known tend to maybe still have faith, but they don't practice Catholicism the same way, because it can be very strict and it can be very it depends on which church and stuff, but there can be a lot of hypocritical things that happen within it, where it's do this, do that, but the people that are super involved in the church don't live their life that way. Seahawks, seriously, man, says Landon. What about the Seahawks, Landon? Bando and myself are both Seahawk guys. Very process focused as opposed to let's study the word. Did you grow up doing catechism and all that stuff, Josh? And I don't know how Ellie fouls that off. All right, Vida gets the out. Vida probably needs to come out. Just trying to preserve the pin a bit, but it's probably a good time. At least we can parallel our non-Vida blue guys. Let's try out this Grant Taylor card. Yeah, exactly right. Learn what to do and say in certain situations. Your friend likes him too. Nothing but hate. So, who do you support, Landon? Are you a 49er fan? Jackson, welcome aboard. Thanks for following the stream today, Jackson. Chiefs fan for Landon. Well, hey, you guys get to enjoy Kenneth Walker coming up. I hope he works out well for Kansas City. I've asked a few Chiefs fans. I feel like I get different answers. When is Mahomes supposed to play? Is he going to be playing in week 1, or is Mahomes like middle of the season coming back for you guys? Opponent only sends the runner at third. I think we might have had a shot. Or to me, only sends the runner home. I think we may have had a shot at the runner at third. So, ugly game here with the A's team. Last game was a pretty good one, went to extras. Okay, so week 1 is what you're hearing for Patrick. Nothing's hit perfectly right through the shift. And he over-rounded to let us get him out. So that helps. Still looking to get some hits strung together or get some walks or something going on. Okay, fastball was late too. I was looking for one of the breaking pitches. You want to get Hill. You guys need another receiver. Hill's not going to be anywhere close to playing though, right? At the start of the year? Because he had that horrific injury. Or am I wrong? Is Tyreek Hill healthy? I feel like Tyreek Hill's career is pretty much cooked. Joker, welcome aboard. How are you, Joker? We're talking a little NFL. Good time for Joker to come in, fellow Seahawks supporter. And Bolte in front. Hits it foul. Yeah, Diggs, I think it makes more sense for you guys there in KC. I know Hill's been, fan favorite, and he was so fast, and you guys won titles with him. But if the guy can't run around and use his explosiveness, I don't think he'll be much use to you. Can the NFL come sooner, says Joker. And Bolte down the line. I'm late. High fastball. I was looking for something to push through on a hit and run with a second baseman covering and wasn't on it. Excited to see Seahawks on Hard Knocks. Are they actually going to be on Hard Knocks this time? I believe the Seahawks have never been featured on Hard Knocks through all the history of it. So I might actually have to watch it for a change. So for the upcoming season, the NFL announced. I thought you had to have a losing record initially when it first got started, but it's been so long they probably changed the requirements for being a featured team. Now I'm late to that one with Kurtz. Was looking for the off-speed stuff. He's been pretty effective on mixing it up here. Perry doesn't even throw that hard, but I'm not timing it. No time at that time. Jacob Wilson gets a opposite field bop. He got one last game too. So Jay Willie gets his 2. And upsets Carlos Cortez. He mixed it up with a sinker, which he hasn't utilized a lot. Was expecting a slurve and a slider inner half. Goes back to that sinker ball, and Cortez is late. Josh says, not losing record. You can say no. I'll read the rest here momentarily. You can say no, like if you have a new head coach, new quarterback, went to the playoffs the first time in the last 4 years, or we're on the show within the last 5. And Cortez is out. Not new quarterback. Baker was on with the Browns when Baker was a rookie. Did you enjoy the season, Josh? Getting to see all the behind the scenes stuff on Hard Knocks, or not so much? Your wife fell in love with the Browns because of Hard Knocks. Yeah, I feel like it might be interesting to watch, as a family. Probably not appropriate for young viewers, though. At least is my assumption with the profanity and things. All right, our question of the day: what is the most overrated statistic in baseball? For anybody that wants to participate, a lot of profanity. Yeah, I made it yesterday, Mike. Today I'm playing with a theme team. You probably realize I was playing with some weird players if you're there for a few moments. Why is Carlos Cortez on the squad? Guys just fouling everything off here with Bellinger. Not that one. Yeah, yeah. When the theme team comes out, you know already cook the goose for the season. Taylor's getting tired, and we will try out Santa here. Nice wins for your Angels over the A's Saturday and Sunday, Mike. I know you haven't been watching the games, but I'm sure you probably checked out the score line and stuff. Neto had a clutch home run yesterday. A's bullpen imploded, as they're prone to do.
That's a ball.
Let's see. GB, Carter, Cody, and Tate. Everybody welcome in. Long run for Jeff McNeil. He'll barely get there. GB, thanks for following. Who's your favorite baseball team, GB? The one hopper to Kurtz. Still down big. We could use some crooked numbers here. Yeah, I think both teams were feeling like they could have won an extra game there. But yeah, you guys had the Friday night game really strong on the win probability, and A's similarly yesterday. Hogan Harris went on and got a bunch of runners on base and gave up a 3-run homer, and then Elvis Andrews got by Neto. Easton and Weston, welcome in. Don't think that was intentional, but Easton and West following at the same time. Pretty peak TikTok. Easton, Weston, who do you guys root for as baseball fans? Yeah, Guzman was a pain in the butt for the A's. I didn't realize Trout wasn't playing, and I should have looked it up. But I don't know what Trout's absence is for. Hopefully, it's just something short term. Hamstring injury. Yeah, because I'd love to see the guy just stay healthy and play 155 games a year, however long he wants to play. Whether he performs well against my favorite team or not. Such a talented player. And I'll swing through that one with Giambi. So a couple A's legends, Giambi and Fingers matching up. Belt high fastball, and I'm timing it better, but it's still underneath PCI wise. I think I'm about to switch out my precision ring. This one's gotten flattened out, the one that I have on, so might try a purple because those purples last a little longer, but of course I have a longer break-in period. Hey, what's up, Joss? How's your day going? Late with Rooker. Oh, I think I'd go Trout. But honestly, I'd have to look at their stats because Acuna may have had a better season. That didn't he have a 40-40 season or something recently? Modern day, probably Acuna says Mike. I don't know, bud. What do I know stuff? Possibly. Did you change the name? Is that what we're getting at? Bowen, welcome in. How are you, Bowen? Last game of the day. If we hit 100 followers before it concludes, I'll do a big pack opening. We need 29 more followers, guys. That's pretty unbiased for Mike as an Angel fan to go with Acuna. Yeah, you changed profile picture too, or are you on a different account, Jace? Opponents paused. Hopefully their timer runs out. Think age is a huge advantage in that choice. Both had MVPs, seasons ended by injury or a failing team. Right, so hurry up and wait, but maybe something came up in real life where opponent had to step away for a moment. While we're paused, let me tell you about today's stream sponsor. It's MMOEXP. MMOEXP has got you covered if you want amazing discounts and bonuses on MLB The Show 26 stubs. They are very trustworthy and safe. You can use my code DYF for 7% off at MMOEXP.com/influencer/Donyell. All right, so I went with an Astros player, and I give up a no-doubt homer. Seems like the universe is telling me not to use Astros, guys. Josh Bell heard the trash can banging. He went banging. Steam Summer Sale coming up in 3 days. Mike's very excited. Don't be nubs. Get your stubs. We got Hayden Lee Schaefer coming through. Thanks, Hayden. Getting closer to that follow goal. Lights are flashing. Hayden, who do you root for as a baseball fan? Not many good A's relievers to use currently, theme team wise. Lincoln Parks, welcome aboard. How are you? Got to think eventually we get Eckersley, Fingers, and maybe a Mason Miller throwback to help out with that. All right, so as a Dodger fan, who's your favorite Dodger player, past and present? Offer stands. If you go get a Newman's Own frozen pizza, Josh will reimburse us. He'll Venmo you the money. Josh, I would go buy one. I don't think I've ever seen one in the frozen case around here. But I would absolutely take you up on it. Misplayed in right field by Cortez, so he'll have a triple. Shohei Ohtani. Can't beat Shohei. Let's see. Mike says, I like filing your computer library more. Oh, it's filling. My brain is off. Mike's enjoying filling up his computer library. Now I'm going to throw this one in and read the rest of the message. We got a perfect throw from Cortez. And he's safe. Oh, I thought we had him. Because no matter what console is released, you got your PC to play games on instead of being locked out, lacking compatibility. Yeah, that's a super valid point about the computer libraries. Best frozen pizzas Josh has ever had, and his parents used to own a pizza parlor, so Josh is picky. Over the head of a no-hitter card, and he's going to have to come out because we just want to get through the rest of the game and see if we got enough followers to open packs. Let's try Raleigh Fingers. Opponent's running. I didn't realize he was running, so I was delayed on ripping that through. Mike has been enjoying PC gaming a whole lot more than PlayStation gaming recently. How about those of you that are scrolling right now? You console gamers, computer gamers, mobile gamers? I spend a lot of my day on Pokemon Go. Not like hours of it, but I'll open it up, check, send the gifts if I have any gifts to send, open them if I have spot and all that. Best pizza in Espanol, New Mexico, for 40 years. So do they still have it, or do they not have the pizza place? You think your PS5 is pretty much just your sports console for Mike? PC is elevated gaming. You got the PS5. PC is so much better, says Josh. And good pitch from Raleigh there. So I'm staring it down with Leo DeVries. Sold it like 5 years ago to a family member. Oh, right on. So if you want to go in and chat with family and have the taste, assuming they're still in business, you can. NT Man, the best. What's going on, NT? And I'm late, just trying to flip that foul. My timing has been off all day. The lack of switch hitters on the A's theme team. Used to be in switch hit heavy. Tried to turn into a Domino's or Pizza Hut. Just pumped out pizzas. See, so it tanked the quality of a higher output. CA, welcome in. Do you think that they're doing well business wise though, Josh? Like they're okay just being more of a volume pizza place? Angels don't have switch hitters or lefties on the team. You're begging the Angels to take a power lefty, handed outfielder in the draft. Mike will come back to play in the game if they draft some lefty power for his theme team.
That's a ball.
Can you play me? I'm probably done after this game today. Tomorrow, try to stream snipe me if you're hanging out. Why can I try to rob it? I guess because it's up the wall. Yeah, exactly right. If she doesn't want the help, then what can you do? Probably lost some of the loyal customers due to taste and everything changing. Um, considering your mom had the business so long. All right, we're gonna go to Morahone here. We'll get Bellinger. Here's Posada. Gave up too many runs with Vita Blue in this game for our theme team, and this one got out of whack. Spent 5 years in Double A. That's pretty wild that he just leveled out in Double A, Richie. I guess if he managed his bonus money, assuming he got decent bonus offering, that he may be okay for a good chunk of his life at least. Yeah, I miss those little independent places, and it feels like over time they shut down, and then chains come in, and everything just kind of tastes the same, and you don't know the names of the folks and all that. Two lefty bats in the top 30 prospect list, and not one of them's power hitter. I'm trying to think of the best lefty power guys of all time that they could add in. Obviously, there's Garrett Anderson, who's in the game, but his card's probably dated. I'm thinking of Darren Erstad, but I don't know Erstad's highest power output in his career. Yeah, I've been swinging late, trying to speed up the bat, and that time I'm super early because it wasn't the hard stuff. Not able to lay off there with Kurtz. See, Josh says, try to make friends with all the personally owned places. Taqueria that opened in the gas station, owned by a guy. You talk to him for 15 minutes every time you go by. Only one that had 25 home run season. Probably had like mid 70s power. I'm late with Wilson's swing. Was trying to be ready to rip on a fastball and then hesitate and watch the break too long. Oh, that's the one that you liked too about the burrito. Yes, that was a funny story. Still is a funny story, but it's funny the day you told it. Hey, Carlos Cortez, he's going to lose his spot in the 3-hole here. Struggling with Carlos as a regular player. And he gives it a rip. This one's going to stay in. All right, so Cortez is out. We're out with the A's theme team, and we're going to have to save our pack. Sorry stream was so late. The servers were down. Hey, 75% is not bad. We got 75 followers on TikTok. If we get 100, we'll do a big pack opening tomorrow. That's our goal. Shoot, I put the wrong graphic up for you guys. There we go. We have a lot of packs, so we'll see if we can get there. Yeah, the servers were crashed out before I got on, but then they got super crashed out. But I was trying to log in. It would take me to this menu, and then it would kick me back out. And then they finally set out the tweet that they were going to take them down for server maintenance. So we got 55, 13, 7, live series, deluxe, headliners, a couple of summer packs. Maybe I'll pack Willie Castro. But we got to see if we can get there with all that. Andrew, be sure to hit the follow button. Let's see who we should rate out to here momentarily. And the A's theme team still trying to find their stride. But thankfully we already hit World Series. Oh, Shauno's on. Shauno resubscribed earlier. We opened a pack for him. And he was probably getting set up. So we'll rate out to Philly right now. And take it from touching some grass to touching some ice. Mo Vaughn would be a great one for the Angels lefty power guy. Yeah, absolutely. Mo Vaughn probably would have a cool swing too. Because I feel like he pulled the ball a lot. I may be wrong on that, but I just remember hitting big home runs out to right field. But yeah, there's some good players they could find. They really need to find more of the guys that had good seasons for a season or two with different clubs and make these theme teams more robust. These teams really aren't that viable unless you're a Yankees or Dodger fan. I'll show you guys the A's theme just as I'm thinking about it right now. But yeah, not a great squad, but I mean, I'm choosing to play with them. It's not like I have to. But there's the lineup. But let me go to the inventory. And just for comparison's sake, right? I mean, of course, not everybody's the Yankees. They won all the World Series that they won, but they got 47 diamonds. And then you got the Rays, who have been neck and neck with New York for the East. They have 13 diamonds. So if you want to run the Rays theme team, it's very light. The A's only have 20 diamonds right now. So, the Athletics franchise goes back to 1901. There's some players that are missing here. And, not every year has to be Vita Blue and whoever. I know they got to negotiate the rights, but we lost Reggie Jackson. We lost Ricky as far as having them in the game. And I'm glad McGuire's in. I never can complain about getting to use McGuire, but McGuire's card is 90, and, we're getting a lot of much higher cards released already. Yeah, Reggie would be great for the Angels team too. But yeah, they need to get some guys just that had good years, like Geronimo Baroa or Rubio Durazo or somebody would be really fun to use, and those guys could fit a lot of different themes. Anyhow, they can't even get their servers working. I won't hold my breath. As we raid out, let me tell you about today's stream sponsor. It is MMOEXP. If you want amazing discounts and bonuses on MLB The Show 26 stubs, check out MMOEXP. They are a safe and trustable stub site. You can use my code DYF for 7% off at MMOEXP.com/influencer/Donyell. I hope everybody has a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully on time, if the servers are working for more MLB The Show. Here we go right now.